Tulsa looks good on you, your one-stop resource for all things Tulsa. Well, hey there, it's Jennie. Tulsa looks good on you. Tulsa looks so amazing on Destiny Green with Route 66 Marathon. Now, I have been a big fan of your nonprofit, and you're the executive director, and I just want everyone to learn a little bit about what y'all do and how they can hop in and contribute.
Yeah, awesome. Thanks for having me. I appreciate that. A little bit about the marathon. We are a nonprofit with our very own charity called Kicks for Kids that we love so much, and it's a great asset to our community. I'll tell you a little bit more about that in a sec, but we were founded in 2006. We have a marathon, half marathon, marathon relay, 5K, fun run, and a Mascot Dash. So essentially we have something for everyone. If you're just starting out your running journey or if you're a seasoned runner, we are a huge party race. And we say it's Tulsa's largest block party, and the community really comes out and supports us. And we're so thankful to be happening in a community like Tulsa.
Well, how did this all get started anyway?
Our founder of the race was a runner. He ran a race in Dallas and really loved that and wanted to bring something like that to Tulsa. And so he gathered a bunch of like-minded people, and thus the marathon was born.
I love it. So what has been your favorite part about being in a leadership role of this party, as you say, that also gets to do good for our community?
Yeah, not a lot of people get to say that they actually have a hand in helping everyone like complete their goals, something that they've worked for so long. And a marathon is a huge accomplishment. It's less than 1% of the population has actually done that. And so to say that you've done it's a huge feat. And I get to be just a tiny part of that.
I love it. I think that it is a huge feat. And you're right. Whether you are going to go for the marathon or set a goal that might be a shorter distance, either way, you're setting a goal and achieving it. And it's such a cool thing. Now let's dive into the giving part, the Kicks for Kids, because that is something really exciting to us.
It's my favorite part. It's my baby, I like to tell people. So when the marathon started, we were a partner with United Way, and we gave to their local agencies. And we've done that for a long time. And then we kind of changed a little bit, and we started giving to like 5 organizations. And we still do give to other organizations through our community challenge program and things like that, and through our runners. But we wanted something that was going to enrich the running community. So in 2019, we started Kicks for Kids. It's where we go into local Title I schools and partner with them and form a run club. Either me or someone else from our run team goes in and coaches and mentors those kids. We pay for their registration, and at the end of it, we put them in a brand new pair of running shoes. And it's like Christmas. We do a big party at the end, whether we do pizza or ice cream or popcorn, donuts. I mean, it's something, whatever they pick. And we give them their shoes, and it's so exciting. Like every time it brings tears to my eyes and gives me goosebumps and reminds me why I have such an amazing job.
Oh my gosh, that's amazing. Well, you're making such an impact. What's your favorite part about running that has changed your life?
Well, the reason why I started Kicks for Kids, to be honest, is because running had a huge impact in my life as a child. And it's just like everyone says, running's a great equalizer, right? So it doesn't matter if you have a ton of money or no money, you're all the same once you get out there and you're running. So, you could be the trash man or a neurosurgeon, we're all the same. And the running community really encompasses everyone and is super supportive. So I loved that aspect. And it's just what it does for your mental health. It's just a great place. They say running's cheaper than therapy.
Yeah, it's great for you. I love it, especially how running had an impact on you as a younger person. And like with your Kicks for Kids, when they're rewarded with a new pair of shoes, they can feel like they've got all the money in the world, because that's the most important part of your uniform when you're a runner. That is so
awesome. One of those schools, just to kind of touch on this and why it brings me like joy. Sometimes those kids were coming in like as school's ending, we're getting nearer to, Christmas time, end of November, and, kids hit those growth spurts and their shoes may not be fitting. So that's a perfect time. And then some of those kids don't even start school with new shoes. So to get them into the program, a lot of times if we see a kid that doesn't have those needs, and we kind of rally around them and we bring them a new pair of shoes to even start running club. And it just to see the boost in confidence from when we start and we're like, hey, and we kind of pull them off to the side and do it quietly, but it does so much for them. And I love that.
That is amazing. So how can we get involved? How can we help out, whether it's running ourselves or volunteering? What are the best ways for you guys?
So of course, we always want you to come run with us because we're totally fun. But if you're not into running, we do walking. 16.5 minutes per mile is super attainable by a lot of people, and we support you completely, and we'd love to have you. If that's not really your thing, we need volunteers. We always need volunteers. It takes over 1,500 volunteers to make our organization run. We are predominantly an all-volunteer organization. With all of our board staff are all volunteers, and they put in effort year round. And we also need a lot of people out there cheering. If you're out there running, it gets a little lonely sometimes. So we just want to line those streets and bring your friends out and have cheer zones and all that fun stuff. So if there's any neighborhoods that are along the route that want to get involved, we have big party zone packs that we love to give out, and we'll help you get your neighbors together. But we want to see you guys out there cheering on our runs that come from all over the world.
Well, I'm certain you already have a date on the calendar and a link for people to go find. How's the best place for us to learn more?
Yeah, you can find us online at route66marathon.com. We're on Instagram, Facebook, all those fun things. And our event is always the weekend before Thanksgiving, so we can always have it on our calendar and know it's coming.
Well, what a great way to get in some exercise before you chow down for the holidays.
Totally guilt-free pie time.
I love that. Thank you so much for sharing all this. And of course, now you've inspired me to get the team together and figure out a way that we can get our tushies in action so we can help you out.
Appreciate it. Thank you so much for having me.
You bet. Talk to you soon. Bye.